Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Wealthy Network Marketer Show. My name's Craig Schultz. I'm the founder of the Wealthy Network Marketer brand, and today we're going to be diving deep into an incredible skill, the art of social media and how you can turbocharge your business through social media. We're going to be talking to one of the biggest leaders in the history of network marketing, Teresa Gregory. She'll be sharing her tips and secrets. As always, we'll cross over to Words of Wisdom, one of my keynote presentations from a different place around the world. So sit back, enjoy, and we'll see you at the top. Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Wealthy Network Marketer, and in today's section of the how-tos, the tips, the tricks, the secrets to building a business online, we're going to be talking about all things social media. Now that is probably one of the biggest questions that I get in the network marketing industry, because there's a lot of fallacy out there that all you need to do is set up a website and you can build the whole business online now, and that it is theoretically possible to do, and especially if you look at doing more of a Facebook advertising or using one of those paid advertising platforms to buy your traffic. I guess in essence it is possible to be able to build your business that way. But when I look at the top 100 biggest income earners in the network marketing industry, I would say 90% of those are still your traditional old school network marketing builders. And that is using the phone, building relationships, and using the strategies that have worked for over 100 years. But we do need to move with the times as well. And moving with the times is adopting to change, using the internet, using social media, using smartphone technology, using all the different tools that we have at our disposal now to help you go out there and build a business. Social media is incredibly important because now you're able to get more of a global reach. You're able to build your list better. You're able to brand yourself better. You're able to literally, if people join people, position yourself the way that you want to be seen as a leader. But it's not a matter of just going out there and setting up a Facebook profile, a Twitter profile, and then everything else happen. And building businesses, not just network marketing, but building businesses online is, I guess that's a big beast of a business in its own right. There's so many different things that you do need to consider when you're building your business. So I'd still say that my approach to building a network marketing business is 70% on the phone and building relationships, etc. But I do have probably 30% of my strategies all around building online, building brand, building content, and using the strategies that all the thought leaders out there for other niches in business are doing to build their profile and brand. So do not dismiss the internet. Also, make sure that you are always developing and enhancing these skills. And I call these life skills. So you need to build and learn how to build relationships, how to be good on the phone, how to be a good listener, how do you follow people up? What's all your strategies around that? These are the keys to success in building business, but they're the keys to success in life. Building networks, building relationships, and leveraging those as well. Important to add value to relationships, and then also when you need favors, when you launch a new product, people may be your best referrers. So one of the things we'll talk about first is building audience online. It's critically important to build your audience, build your list. It's not a matter of building numbers. It's about building numbers that have engagement. And to be able to do that, you really need to add value in the content that you're creating. Being consistent. So we talk about the frequency, being consistent, persistent with your content. But most importantly, the content is quality content that would be considered shareable. And it's not always buy my product, and you say, join my company. That sort of real hard, hit in the face, direct sales type of approach. It's around adding value. You know, you're building your audience and getting more reach to more people all around the world. So people won't buy off someone that they don't trust and someone that they don't relate to. So while you're building numbers of audience, you're actually keeping the engagement through the consistent quality content that you're putting together. Now, you may be someone that struggles on video. You may be someone that struggles writing good copy. But what you can do in that situation, it may be actually sharing someone's amazing article or amazing video and then putting 2 or 3 really key points on that on your post. So someone might talk about the latest trends in network marketing. You say, wow, this is a great article written by Craig Schultz, founder of the Wealthy Network Marketing brand. And what I really liked about what he said here was it's important to add value, be consistent, persistent, and build your audience. And that's your bit to show the value there. So if you're new to creating content, that is one way that you can create content. It doesn't always have to be about business content as well. You know, so people want to know who you are. So always, if I was to do 10 posts, I'd probably have 3 out of 10 posts that represents me. It might be family, it might show my hobbies, it might show my passion for whatever it is that I'm passionate about, cars, animals, whatever it is, travel, for example. Or you might be a foodie, it might be about food. You know, then, a couple of those posts out of 10 will be, more specifically towards your product or service that you're trying to sell. And the other ones there might be value pieces. So 5 value pieces where, you're educating your audience, which then positions you to be able to add a product or service that you're trying to sell to your audience. So don't go sell, 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 sell. It's value, 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 sell, 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 etc., etc. So sort of use those type of ratios. You may even stretch it out to 1 to 2 posts every 15, but make sure that there is a lot of value there, 60 to 70%, a bit of personal life, and also a bit of about your business opportunity, products, etc., etc. Some of the platforms out there, for me, I'm not a master of all platforms, but I try and master a handful of platforms. So, I'm not a passionate Snapchat user, but people like Gary Vee believe that Snapchat is a great platform to go out there and use that platform. But I've mastered what I call my Instagram platform, my YouTube platform, my Facebook platform, and my Twitter and LinkedIn, and I'm very engaging on all those platforms. So there's so many different ones out there, and you nearly need a team if you want to be great at all of them. But try and use, content to go across platforms. So you're not always having to develop and generate new content all the time. So I often post something on Instagram and transfer it across onto Facebook. If I write an article for LinkedIn, I might use that again for Facebook as well. So try and reuse your current and existing content. But there's a lot of different platforms out there. I mentioned the ones that I am very good at, but I'm not saying they're the only ones. There will be people that have an interest more in Pinterest or there's so many different options out there. In regards to engagement, this is critically important. When I talk about engagement, it's people that participate in your content and your story, and that's effectively what you're doing. You're being a storyteller and you're wanting people to follow your journey and follow your brand and understand who you are. And effectively, as the owner of your Facebook, you can create nearly an artificial world, if that's what you want to call it, of your life and your story, etc. You can position yourself any way that you want to. All right. So in engagement, it's about getting people on your audience. If you've got 5,000 Facebook friends and you're only getting 1 like and 1 comment on every single post, you lack engagement. So you may have more numbers than more people that see you. If you look at someone like Jay Shetty, for example, incredible educator out there in life in general, he'll do a Facebook Live and he'll literally have 100,000 views and he'll have 200 shares because people see value in what he does, and his audience is highly engaging. It takes time to build that, because what you're doing is building rapport with people, you're building trust. Your content is going to dictate and derive that. So there are some leaders out there, as soon as they do a live, or as soon as they put up a podcast, or as soon as they write a blog post, I'm reading it or watching it. It might be a YouTube episode of a different show. I'm watching it because it's engaging. I'll share it if I really like it and add value there. So you're developing your skills in creating content where people can engage in the content. Now, also in regards, so we've got likes, we've got comments, we've got shares. So that's 3 forms of engagement. What I'd encourage you to do is go and engage in other people's posts. You know, I might read a really good comment, take the time to write something. So you might say, hey, that's a really great post today, Craig. I got a lot of value out of that. And then continue to do that so you get seen, you get noticed more often if you engage in people's content. And if you add a value comment, the author or the owner of that Facebook profile is going to recognize you a lot more than someone that just likes or someone that might just write something small. On engagement, if someone takes the time, the 30 seconds out of their day to write something on your post, double down on engagement. You go back and you say, oh, really thank you, Craig, for your feedback today. You know, so you're engaging, but from a Facebook point of view or a different platform point of view, they're actually seeing you as someone who, you know, has more engagement on their feed. And that's what the social platforms are trying to look for, relevance. They're trying to look for people that have influence, and that there is really important if you want to get your profile seen by more people. Online, offline. So what I try and do is take all my relationships online, so build relationship online, but take it offline. So if I start engaging with someone and we become quite friendly and we've got a really good online relationship, I'll always invite them for an opportunity just for a 10-minute catch up. So, you know, there's too many people that just hide behind the keyboards. If you're someone that's prepared to take relationships from online to offline, you will be in the 1% of network marketing professionals. So take that as an incredibly powerful tip. People join people. If they don't know you, they don't know your story or history, it doesn't matter who you are, you can create your own brand. Also, the flip side of that is if you look terrible online, your Facebook profile, all the posts that you do, you're always complaining, you might be writing, you know, your feedback on political topics, something that really turns off audience, you know, you're damaging your brand and people will turn off. There's so many opportunities to join so many people out there these days. You really need to stand out from the crowd, make a difference, and be that leader of leaders. So build your brand. People that there's like, you know, I guess there's so many different people that are branding experts, etc. out there, and you can spend an absolute fortune doing that. And I've certainly been someone that has done that as well. But I would just go and pick out your 4 or 5 favorite leaders online and have a look at what they do, and then just sort of replicate what they're doing out there. Because if they're building good businesses in whatever niche that they're in, you know, maybe what they're doing is working. So you can take some ideas off different leaders as well. Some of the traps out there with online: don't become a keyboard warrior. I want to say a keyboard warrior that just won't pick up the phone and call people, won't pick up the phone and connect with people and build a real meaningful relationship. You know, you will be on the slow boat to $1 million if you become a keyboard warrior. All right. Also, people feel that they're doing business when they're on their social media. It's one of the most unproductive activities that you can be involved in. Because some people just say, hey, I've been out there and I've written 2 posts today and I've messaged 3 or 4 people today. I'm out there building my business. That isn't building a business. Productive activities are physical prospecting, enrolling, and in training people. All of this stuff there is all contributing. They're the 1%ers, they're necessary, they're important, but they won't build your business without you doing the productive activity. So don't fall into the trap of being unproductive, but feeling that you're actually out there doing your business. So that's what I wanted to do, an overarching view of social media, how you can use social media for your business, why you should use social media for your business, and understand the importance of it, and it won't build your business for you. All right, so you still have to develop what we call real life skills in interaction, engagement with people, calling people, doing all the behaviors and activities that get the job done. All right, and that's taking relationships from online to offline. But if anyone wants to just build their business without an online presence, they're crazy as well. So there's got to be a balance, but it's not very much tipped one way or the other. If I look at the biggest leaders in the industry, out of the top 100, I would say 90% of them are very much leaning towards the offline strategies, the strategies that worked for the last 100 years, but this can't be ignored and needs to be implemented, and you want to position yourself so people can see you all around the world. So till next episode, we look forward to sharing more tips, how-tos, insights, and help you elevate your skills to amplify your results. We'll see you at the top. Hey there everyone, Craig Schultz coming to you with our 1 Minute of Magic mini-series, and we're here in Bangkok at the moment and super excited to bring a very special guest, a good friend of mine, Teresa Gregory, who has what I would describe become an industry icon. Been in the industry for over 45 years, one of the biggest income earners in the industry. She built a network marketing business in the 80s without the internet. So I want Teresa to share with you her secrets to success in building a network marketing business.
Thanks, Craig. It's good to be here, and thank you for listening. It's really exciting to be here. We really would love all of you to join us in this just monumental business that's happening with Janessa around the globe. But you hear it many times to stay focused, and that is such a key. It's focus. Get those blinders on. When a horse is in the race, you have those pacers and trotters. And when they're in racing, they have blinders on for a reason, because they're going for the finish line. And the jockeys don't want them looking left or right. They want laser focus ahead, going for the prize. So that's absolutely a key. That's why you see these leaders going across the stage becoming diamonds. They don't allow anybody to take that from them. They know they're going to the top. They know they're going to cross the finish line. So be focused, consistent, persistent. Watch your business go to the top.
Thanks, Teresa. Great insight. Focus is absolutely critical. If you want to have success in this industry, you have to stay laser focused. So thank you, Teresa.
Thanks, Craig. It's good to be here. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Being the action. Being the action. For me, taking action is absolutely the most important thing you can do for your business. So this time last week, I was in Africa. And I had a couple of hundred distributors in Johannesburg, and we spent 3 hours going over a macro framework about how to build a diamond-sized business. Part of the equation was what you need to know. Part of the equation was what you need to do. And at the end of the presentation, I said, I've given you absolutely everything you need to know, what you need to do to build a 7-figure business, to build a diamond-sized business. But the only thing that will be able to get you there is taking action. So it's really timely that I've been invited to talk about this topic. And I heard Aaron talking here about the panel earlier, and it was all about you don't just take action. Because if you just take action, you're just doing the required amount. If you're just doing the required amount, your business will grow at a very slow rate. If you've got big dreams, if you've got big passions, you've got a crystal clear vision of how your life should look for the future, you don't just take action. You've got to double down on your time and take absolute massive action. So when I say, so your business won't build itself. It doesn't really matter what Jeunesse bring to market. They'll continue to bring incredible products. Advanced Hair System, Revita Blue, these incredible game-changing products. It doesn't really matter how many amazing new category creating products they bring. It doesn't matter how many countries Jeunesse open. It doesn't matter how many amazing tools they give you to build your business. Your business won't build itself. The only way your business will build is if you leverage this amazing platform by Jeunesse, take massive action on productive activities, and then your business can grow.